Ignore the mess, I'm going to clean up in a minute. This is goals, what is it? Goals and plans for 2023. It's a collaboration run by Alicia at Sunny Mountain Homeschool. I had to look because she's changed her channel name. It was Iron Horse Homeschool, and I've collabed with Iron Horse Homeschool before, but she's changed the name. It's Sunny Mountain Homeschool. It confuses me if folk change the name. It's the same girl though, same good homeschool content if you want to check her out. I'll link her channel below, and then the playlist which will have all the other homeschool mums talking about their 2023 plans. I'm going to pin the playlist in the comments when I get it. So if you're new here, my name's Victoria. I'm a homeschool mum of 5 in England. I don't normally look this rough. The kids have had colds all over Christmas. Well, Christmas Day was lovely, and then Boxing Day they all got colds. The kids have all had colds all over Christmas, and then they very kindly gave it to me. So I'm sweating slightly and my head hurts and I want to blow my nose. But I hadn't had the foresight to film this before, so I've got to film it now. So you get me looking rough and sweating. I'm actually sweating. Very attractive for you. So I won't beat about the bush, dears. We'll get on with this. 2022 has had its lovely moments. I mean, obviously, my baby, it was his first year here. It was delightful. And being with my other children, started a play group, which is going quite well. Lots of lovely family moments. We have had nice moments, but in general, 2022 has been a bag of. It's been awful. Me and my husband have both suffered ill health, so I'm really hoping 2023 is going to be a lot better. And I realise I've jinxed it saying that, but I really hope 2023 is going to be a lot better, because I had so much ill health in 2022. We grow food on an allotment, but because I was really ill during a quite crucial time in the growing season, a lot of the things failed. So I really want to improve that this year. I really want to have a much better garden, allotment garden, be more successful at growing things, go down more often, because obviously I wasn't very well. Plus I want to do a lot more outdoor things. We're normally quite outdoorsy, but this year, because I've not been well and we've had a little baby, we've just not been as outdoorsy as normal. So I want to get that back, because it's not just the fact of being that we're outdoorsy, it's healthier for us, me and the children as well. And the other thing I want to do is read aloud time. We used to always do it at bedtime. My oldest 2, who are 12 and 10, but from year dot, they've always just sat and listened to books really well. But my middle 2, who are just turned 7 and 5, they just don't have any attention span. Sometimes a 5-year-old listens, but the 7-year-olds just, and they used to just go to sleep when I was reading read aloud, and now they've become quite disruptive. So we've not read nearly as many read alouds as we normally do. And clearly continuing in the way we're doing it just isn't working. So I was thinking, whether I do this or not, but I was thinking, instead of doing the 5-year-old and 7-year-olds picture books at bedtime, I might also just do one at bedtime, and also do 1 or 2 in the afternoon when their attention span's up a bit, and then read aloud. I did try doing it in the afternoon, but they're even more disruptive, the 7-year-old and the 5-year-old. So I'm going to have to do something. Last night we come up a bit earlier, and the 5-year-old and the 7-year-old stayed downstairs with my husband and did something with him while we read a few chapters of our read aloud. So I might do that, but something's got to be done, because it's not just the fact of we're not reading as many books this year, and I'd like to get back to reading more books. Plus the big 2 miss reading so many books, they were saying last night. And it counts as their homeschool. It's not just that. one of the reasons I was so ill this year was it turns out I've got nerve damage in my face. I've got trigeminal neuralgia, and apparently I'm never going to get better from it. People have bits and busts with it. You've got to find out what your trigger is, and my trigger is stress. So that any kind of stress I can remove, I'm going to do it. So that's one of the areas of stress I can remove, that, you know, constantly battling to get the little two to let us read story. So that's my other goal. My other goal is to remove stress wherever I can. And I'm not sure what else. So I'm normally quite happy with his homeschool life. So I'm not quite sure what other areas I'm going to remove stress yet. But that's what I'm looking to this year, removing as much stress as I can for me, so that I'm healthy, so that I can manage everything. I need to do something about my oldest one's maths, because he's now at a point where he's better at maths than I am, because maths is my weak point. I did look into an online program called Numericize, which was going well to begin with, but by the time I got to the end of the free trial, he didn't want to do it. The husband's quite good at maths, so we did a couple of lessons with the husband, but the husband's not well himself. He's worse than I am. He's had a breakdown. So, plus he's not as patient as me with teaching. So we're either going to have to sort him out doing it with the husband, but I'm going to have a word with the husband about being patient, and, you know, he's got to be regular with it. Or I'm going to have to try and think of another online program, or one that suits my oldest. Clubs, Pinky, my daughter who's 5, she does Sunday school and drama, but this year she should be starting rainbows, and then at the end of the year she should be starting beavers, so that's alright. Bod who's 7, only does beavers and Sunday school, but he's not very sociable, so that's fine. Beanie, who's 10, at the minute only does Sunday school, but after Christmas, when they go back in January, he should be starting Scouts with Gabriel, who's 12. My 12-year-old does Sunday school and Scouts. He could do something else, I think, but it's finding something he wants to do. So I'm going to look into something else for him. We really want to move, but every time we try and move, it gets blocked, like we're stuck here. So if we can move, we're on about maybe going back to his hometown, where there's just more things for my oldest to do. So we're going to see what happens there. Other than that, I'm quite happy and fine with how we're doing things. I bought a homeschool planner in 2022 to write down what we're doing, you know, because they keep threatening to bring in a homeschool register in England, which they haven't actually done yet, but I thought I'd better start making proper notes of what we're doing. And that's worked out quite well, so I'm going to continue with that. But I'm still not very good at saving bits of work. So I did start doing it. I was like, right, I'm going to start saving bits of work, and I didn't keep it up. So I need to start keeping that up. I'm not sure what else, but that's my main things anyway. So if you liked any of that, please subscribe. Most of my homeschool large family vlogs are on Patreon now, but I do put the odd one on here, and homeschool stuff. And I've started doing little short videos as well, like homeschool situations, things like that. So if you like any of that, please subscribe. Oh, I'm going to go and sweat and blow my nose. See you next time, my loves.